Welcome to another Wednesday's Word. In Philippians 3, Paul talks about having no confidence in the flesh. What he's doing is comparing his long list of achievements and personal background to what he has in Jesus. Growing up, he was of the right tribe of Israel. He was the tribe of Benjamin. He went to the right schools, went to the right philosophers and teachers. He practiced the right spiritual disciplines. He did it all right. If he was a spiritual show pony or a show dog, he'd be getting blue ribbons at the Westminster. But that's not how we're made righteous. That's not how we become better inside. That's not how we become right with God. And so he says, I take this whole list of achievements, all my blue ribbons, all my pure pedigrees, and I consider them nothing, rubbish, filthy rags compared to knowing Christ. And so what he's saying is, look, if anyone can boast, it's me. I've got so much going on spiritually, but if I'm honest with myself, I can't boast in those things. Because look at what that happened with him. With all of his teaching, with all of his background, he was filled with pride and anger and hatred. And when he saw people following Jesus and not the way he thought Judaism should be practiced, he didn't just shake his head and disagree. He didn't debate them. He put them to death. He had a search warrant and was going after many other people, putting people in prison and having them executed when Stephen, the first martyr of the church, was killed by stoning to death. Paul was there, and he was in charge of the execution. It says that he held their coats. So that's what his spiritual pedigree turned him into. I know many people who don't have that same pedigree but have that same attitude, where they look at everything they've done for God and they're so sure that God should accept them because of who they are. But that gets old really quick, because some days we fail. Often our good works can make us proud. When our good works aren't good enough, then we become depressed. It's all this burden that's on us. And that's where Jesus says, take my yoke on you, and I'll get under that yoke with you. Look to my righteousness, not your own. And that's such good news. We are saved, not because of what we've done, but because of what Christ has done. And in that, we can find hope and we can find healing. So we can let go of all the self-righteousness. We can let go of all the stuff that keeps us down, and we can simply rest in Christ. All right, that's all I got for you. Have a great week. God bless.